Sorry, my friend.
It is done.
You got one! Ain't that a beaut? This will show that smug bastard. Wait a second. This looks nothing like Marik's. Why, that lying bastard. I bet he's been parading around a goat horn. I'm gonna kill him.
Be doing this alone if you didn't pop off with those goat-faced fiends, Tavish. You know I'm not made for this. This here trophy? I sure did. Nicked it to honour dear Tavish, my best mate. The goatman, tore into pieces in this spot not 3 nights ago. I thought it right to bring the goose to him. One last drink together beneath her wings. We agreed to a list of last deeds, you know? Could you help me finish it? I like to think it'd give Tavish some semblance of peace. Prove he's not to be forgotten. If we place his daggers at the locations on the list, it'll mark our mischief eternal. Oh, I'd never notice a few scrapes. A bit of blood just shows your commitment, eh, Tavish? Luckily the booze has me without sense. Oh, aye. We were at the Goose one night when Torben mentioned an old hunter lost to wargs. Tavish couldn't imagine going out that way. Tossed about grand deeds that needed doing before he passed. So, we had a contest of courage, assisted by the Goose's finest supply, and put our promises to paper. No task too daring, no embarrassment discouraged by pride. The greater the risk, the greater the drinks to follow. Let's get to it then! No matter the bounty, mercenaries always avoided the eight-legged nasties of old Heimberg. But Tavish was no coward. He swore he'd climb the old crane and show them who's high and mighty around here. Tavish interrupted a cathedral service once, nipped a prayer drape for his cold feet. Priest was furious. Tavish never graced a church again, but swore he'd thumb his nose at the lot. What better place than their old nest taken by the undead? One night, Tavish came into... The deeds are done, Tavish! You have no reason to regret now. I didn't do this for you, you know. Said I did, but you know better. Oh, who's Torpin to scowl at now? Can't imagine I'll rile him so. Oh, please, take the goose back to her nest. I'm going to stay a while longer and finish this last pint with Tavish. Just one more.
Tavish is dead. Damned beasts. The goose won't be the same without him. And Nairn. They're why the goose stays open. Even during the hardest times. A respite from the darkness of this world. Torn throat. Too clean for a beast. Messy for a man.
It's the Bear of Blackweald. Returned from the days of ash to silence us all. Tore out their throats, he did. Women, children, any who faced the man were left wheezing blood.
There is no bear. But something has eyes for our merchants. Others have yet to arrive from the Eastern Road. Not normal to miss their midway pint. Something's wrong. A fabled killer from the days of Ash. A tale shared between merchants to keep their eyes open on the road. The time of Astaroth's reign in Scosglen. Countless suffered. The lucky ones died quickly. The heroes saw an end to it. And we survivors well remember the cost. It's not to be made little of with made-up stories. The mark of a mercenary company from the days of Ash. Killed man or beast without hesitation. Black-wheeled company. The company that put the fabled bear to purpose. The last time they visited the Highlands, Brionne burned. Ruthless mercenaries from the days of Ash took any contract that promised equal weight of blood and coin. Only the desperate called them. But those were desperate times.
Smoke's billowing from the southern ridge. The fires have returned.
No time wasted. Can you see to the source of the smoke? There's likely a connection in all this. I'll see no harm reaches the goose. It was consumed by fire in the months that followed Astaroth's defeat. Some thought the demon had returned. Others were wiser. Black-wheeled company visited the town the day it burned. The charred remains proved their hand in the deed. Strong souls who had survived so much, all extinguished by day's rise.
not the bear.
Half-buried traps and a lookout who doesn't mind his back. Predictable and disappointing.
The bear has finally left its den.
You never should have returned here. I'll never forget the smell of the bodies. Formerly, Donan sought able bodies and conscripted our lot to defeat Astaroth. Our ruthless tactics were put to measure, and, with time, the demon was defeated. But the things I saw humbled and horrified every part of me. My kin and our leader, Stana, did not share my shame. They delighted in the fires, yearned for their return. I was there when they set upon Breon, saw the madness in their eyes. The days of Ash had taken their minds, so I cut them down, one by one, and left them to be claimed by fire. After years of quiet, it seems something survived that night. These bodies and the merchants were meant for me. Meet me at the Goose. We'll see to Blackwheel together. It's a past I hold no pride for, stained with death, and not all deserving. My hands were not my own. They were tools of Stana, wielded against any who drew her ire, sometimes for amusement alone. I put the bear to rest long ago. Aye. With their trap failed, they'll only grow more persistent. The pyres prove they are still drawn to the demon's work. The scar to the east marks where Astaroth fell to the heroes. I'd wager they'd find comfort in that cursed place. I'll join you there. The scorched land where Astaroth met his fate. His fires still remain, ever burning beneath the stone. A reminder for any who doubt the stories. Caution for those who survived.
Tested now.
hear a live one. Hurry!
A mercenary woman captured us along the road and took us into the depths of the Scar and made us watch them burn us one by one.
Stana. Of all the devils who could have survived that night, why did it have to be her? None matched her joy for suffering. Her eyes said enough. Stana's madness ends here. If she wants the bear, she'll have him. Meet me near the depths. We'll find her within. She was cruel, but effective. Black-Wheeled Company was feared yet respected under her command. The days of Ash changed everything. She was consumed by the horrors we witnessed, and they consumed her in turn. Her body remained, but her soul was long extinguished. There are so many terrible memories etched into this place. Memories I hoped to forget. It's only right she joins them. Come.
And my bear returns.
You should have stayed in Brion, Stana. Burned with the rest.
And you should have aimed higher. A gut wound like that was quite the gamble, and very unlike you. What gave you pause, I wonder? Come, Torben. Help me rekindle the days of Ash. Bring back those fires that gave us so much life. Blackwheel needs its bear.
No. It's time I finish what the fires could not.
I gave you everything. I gave you purpose. Saved you from the stockades.
I found my purpose. Beyond the ash, the death. The bear of Black-Wheeled died in Brion.
No! You can't!
No more. I cannot forget my past, but I will move past it. The goose is where I put my strength now. It offers peace I never thought possible, and still doubt I deserve. I was so used to only seeing terror in faces. It took a long time to recognize the worth of a smile. Please, take my sword. It's seen enough blood by my hands. Deirdre, help me. Where is Deirdre?
Starving. No matter how many rabbits Deirdre brings.
In pain, then? Would that he suffered still. For you, I've naught left but her wedding dowry. Take it. I cannot bear the sight of it.
Your thrice-damned wardstones didn't do much, Druid.
I told you. They must all be placed to be effective.
Ah, bah, I haven't time for this. I have a farm to run, and this mess to clean up.
They will work, Phelan. You must trust me.
Ah. Well, there's those thrice-damned goatmen. Seems there's more of them each year. And the spiders have taken over the harrow fields. But we Downs farmers are used to trouble. We can take care of our own problems. I'm old enough to remember when there were druids here before. Then Astaroth came, and the druids abandoned us. We've had to manage without them for this long. Not saying druids are bad or anything, but I don't think we need some young whelp telling us how to run things. Ah, you spoke to Corey. Can't believe he even remembers he has a family. I had to throw the loafer out of the house months ago because he refused to work. Didn't hear a peep from him till now. He's better off in Kedigar. And we are, too. Damn bloody goatman attacked again. What does it look like? I'm sorry, stranger. That was unkind of me. This was the 5th attack this moon. Not sure how many more we can survive. That druid over there brought some wardstones. Supposed to keep the filthy goatman out. If you're up for some honest work, I could use a hand with them. I'll pay you, of course, but keep an eye out. There's bound to be more of those damn things about.
Don't worry. I'll look into it.
It's what I do.
We'll see how well our tear's magic works. Me, I prefer a more direct deterrent even goatmen can understand. The damned beasts have moved into the pits at the south end of the Downs. They're led by some big, ugly brute of a thing named Blackhorn. Mounting that bastard's head on a pole would teach them what happens to those that attack the Downs. Your thrice-damned wardstones didn't do much to it.
I told you. They must all be placed to be effective.
Ah, bah, I haven't time for this. I have a farm to run, and this mess to clean up.
They will work, Phelan. You must trust me.
Ugh.
It is done.
Well, you don't disappoint. Unlike those wardstones. Damn things didn't even last a fortnight. We'll see if mounting this bastard's head works better. Here's your gold as promised.
find things, even if they don't want to be found.
Light fades. We do not disappear. Unseen, unheard. We are always here. Memories of those held dear. Thank you, Maisie.
A torque of protection. I make these for folk who travel the hills alone. Keep them safe with the old blessings. But if it's returned, Erida said old death has meaning. But where is the meaning in this? They were good. Kind. No different from me or Dad. I would have held her hand. Showed her it's all right. No one needed to die. We're strong together. Though light fades, we do not disappear unseen.
Ah, you've returned. Thank you. I knew I could rely on you.
I greet you.
Greetings. Greetings. Greetings.
goatmen. We couldn't hold them off. The others were taken to the tunnels. This land was once safe, but now we told them, warned them, not to destroy the ward stones.
Who?
The chieftain. Iruig. He...
Damn. The tunnels the farmer mentioned must be the domain tunnels. If the goatmen are taking prisoners there, that's likely where they're coming from. As for the chieftain, that ignorant boor, well, it's no reasoning with him. See for yourself if you like. I've tried. Once you've finished, meet me at the tunnels. Reinforcements or not, it's time we take back our lands.
Look at all of Scoss Glen, suffering everywhere. But here we have hope. We can survive if we band together against sin. What? No! I only want what's best for my people. But some of them are stuck in the old ways and can't see the way forward. The Cathedral of Light is our future. The famine may have been sent to test us, but we will persevere. I will be strong for everyone. Faith and prayer will lead us out of the darkness.
I can't say I'm surprised. I hope you're ready for this. If the goatmen were strong outside town, they'll be that much stronger in here. But I have a feeling we'll find our answers inside. Let's go.
Oh no!
Look here. These ward stones destroyed. And the...
Bless you.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Brought in 3 more. And closer. Gaining his favor. Hates me. But they don't understand. Way to protect my home.
You saved my life.
It's what I do.
And over here. Oh, I see why our lands are being overrun. Let's continue. Now that the tunnels are cleared and the farmers are free, we can start to rebuild. The chieftain will see reason after he sees results. Thank you.
Goodness. You found one of them. Mistress Brega's works. I thought them lost during the attack. She was quite the scholar, you know. Thank you, kind wanderer. Little remains of her legacy. But these will surely countenance the good this family has contributed to Scosglen.
Thank you. There are many lessons, prayers, and seeds of wisdom that have been passed down from Fiacla Ger himself contained within. Life is an endless lesson. There is so much left to learn.
The mill breaks down so often we'd be better off with a damn mortar and pestle.
Good salvage.
left it now. This whole place is in ruins. What happened here?
Hatred burns eternal.
What goes on here?
A memory.
Turtura will not fall to you, Astaroth.
Something demonic has trapped the spirits here. I will end it.
Everything is ruined. It's all ash.
It's useless. Their anger will feed me for ages.
Fire in my blood! My skin!
Your efforts are futile. You will join them in eternal misery.
The smoke! I can't see.
Please! Mercy! We are forsaken, forgotten.
Their rage, sweet as the day we arrived. You shall feed the flames, you who is touched by hatred. Feed on your torment for ages!
You will never harm another soul.
Easy, friend.
This must be it.
Believe me. Well, perhaps could not believe me. The sores that began on the great tree spread to Finalea's hands this morning. And tonight they marched relentlessly into her ears and nostrils. She has tended the tree for 3 generations. And though I tend the Hilltaker's plan, she would not be dissuaded, would not be convinced that the great tree could bring her harm. Finalea will not speak at the gathering tonight. I only wish they would heed me.
Will be tested now. the grey oak gave you a root. A good, clean, lively one, too. Our tree was raised from a cutting such as this. It'll graft nicely and refresh her for another age.
I'm glad to see you return. Our city is healing slowly yet surely. When next you see Donan, tell him I hope that he is healing also.
That wasn't too hard.
If I cannot be in the wilderness, this will do.
see. This place used to be blooming with magic and nature. The tree was the heart of it. Many of the Dżungla runestones were destroyed during the Days of Ash. But if one survived, we might be able to use it to heal the tree. If not, it may never recover. The chances are very slim, but perhaps you could search through the rubble for it? By the oak, one did survive. I didn't dare get my hopes up, but we are truly blessed. I'll try to reawaken it. Hold fast. I don't understand. Why is the stone still asleep? Of course! We need to wake the 3 other runestones that connect this one with the deep forest. They were hidden long ago to protect them from Astaroth's insidious gaze. Let me know when you're ready to search for them. Wonderful. 2 of the runestones lie within the deep forest. The 3rd was hidden deep within the wretched delve, the entrance to which sits down by the ocean's edge.
I'm ready to go.
Return here when you find them.
expect you'll need that.
Over here! Help!
Brilliant. They're humming again. I can feel the life force surging. Let us not waste a moment. Help me wake up the runestone and restore Tur Dulra. It's working. Last step. The power of the stones lingers with you. Touch the runestone and awaken them all to complete the ritual. Thank you. You've reawakened this place. Can you feel the magic flowing again? That's all you're doing. Isn't it beautiful?
Judgment upon the damned! Your judgment upon the damned!
And me.
Come, knights, from the fires of hell to the glory of the heavens! I will send you back to hell myself!
truly think all of this would be that easy? There is no escape! Your futile struggles only fuel my rage! You think you've won? This is just the beginning!
A certain power moves about you.
Come in, I don't bite. I wasn't too hard.
You've breathed new life into our order. Our druids have begun returning. Those that survived. Many didn't. I once had an apprentice, Aideen. A fiery spirit, that one. Never backed down from a challenge. Not even when Astaroth came. I bade her not to go. Of course, it didn't stop her. She's dead now. But her spirit is shackled to the fight that ended her. Over and over she faces him. Please, help her move on. I've tried. Spirits I've tried. But I can't fight her. Not like this. I'm sorry. You've already done so much to help. I wish I didn't have to ask more of you.
You, there! Please, help! Yes. I was traveling to petition the crone for a blessing when I was attacked by a wild animal. The deep forest has always been dangerous, but the animals seem more aggressive than normal. I managed to fend it off, but it took a chunk out of my leg in the process. Might you have a potion I could drink? Oh, thank you. I should return home. With the beast so stirred up, it's not safe for me to continue.
It's what I do.
Let it all burn down. I won't lose my home.
Please. I haven't slept in days. Is there anything you could do?
Take this amulet. It will ward off nightmares.
Kindness upon you.
You may call me Shoba. I offer solutions of a kind to those in need. Yet it is now I who need aid. And here you are. Coincidence and opportunity are sisters, you know. An ominous power stirs within the dark thicket. I sent my familiar Beret to sniff about, but she has been gone too long. If you can find her, I would be in your debt. Oh, I'm just an old woman. One of my patrons who doesn't pay me to gossip about them.
What goes on? Beret, my friend, you had a strong heart. What could have rotted it so? We must stop this. I don't recognize the magic that rotted my familiar. It is old, older than the druids themselves. They could know of it. Take the heart to the druid Ewan at Tardalra. Perhaps he'll know if there's a way to deal with this magic. He lived at Tardalra before Astaroth's attack. If the demons that remain there are cleared, he'll return. We the power, huh?
You seem to know your way around here. Is it true? Have the druids returned to Turdalra? Imagine all the knowledge held in one place. The secrets it could reveal. The things one could discover. Will you help? Oh, I haven't told you what I need or who I am, have I? I am Arya, scholar of Druidic studies, at your service. I'm on my way to Turdalra, but the journey is too dangerous for me alone. Will you accompany me? I'll make it worth your while. Seems like grave robbers got here long before we did. Let's do one last search. They might... This is excellent. You've a keen eye. It's a talisman, a focus. See the face? A fox or a wolf. Druids learning to shapeshift use these to focus their power. Now, there's one last stop I'd like to make before Turdalra. I knew having a companion would be beneficial. What if I'd been alone? Some people think the waterfall formed an explosion of Vasily's power. That he... Wait. Do you hear that? Thank you for your aid. And look, Turdalra isn't far off. Maybe I'll see you there if you have the time.
You have? Oh, spirits. Thank you. Truly. She was days away from finishing her apprenticeship. I had a staff fashioned for the occasion. Almost buried it with her. But it didn't seem right. Here. I think she'd want to see it put to good use, not rotting in the ground. Is she still alive? Huh. What is she up to now?
Here. Have a look.
Curses! Keep that away! That's wild magic. In the old days, it would turn entire lands barren. But the elders developed a ritual to contain its spread. Now, where was that scroll? Ah, right. It would be in the old archives, which are currently overrun with fiends. Clear them out, and I'll help you find the scroll. She stays in her tower and will let the troubles of others pass her by unless you can pay for her help.
It's what I do.
So the wild magic has spread even to here. Would that we had the druids to deal with this ourselves, but so many of our elders were lost to Astaroth's flame. The scroll is gone, but these stones contain the information you seek. I will transcribe them and meet you back outside.
Yes, actually. I could use your help. My friend here, Berfa, is injured. I don't want to leave her alone. But she needs a herbal remedy and my stores are empty.
If you tell me what you need, I can find it.
Oh, that would be a tremendous help. Thank you. Here's the list. You should be able to find everything near this camp.
Yes, I'm trusting you and that old crone to handle this. Tell Shubhart this is not something to play with. We will be watching.
We have differing opinions on how best to protect the forest. I respect their bond with nature, but as you've seen, power left ungoverned can become dangerous. Ewan has a scroll for everything, doesn't he? Let me see it. Oh, interesting. The spell is old, intricate, but I have another familiar, Mochran, who is suitable for the task. Mochran will suppress the wild magic. Please protect him. At my age, I can't afford to trade any more of my life essence to create a familiar. Keep up your guard. I expect there will be trouble.
Come with me.
You need not say it. The wild magic has taken Mochran from me as well. The druids were right to fear it. The thicket rests. You did well. Now, please, take your leave. I need to think.
Let's go.
Excellent. Set them over there, if you please. There's a mortar and pestle over there. Mix the ingredients up, and I'll keep her still. There. Hopefully she can recover. I'd like to prevail on you for one more thing, if I can. Bertha's injuries were made with a blade. Help me search where I found her, and maybe we can find the perpetrators and exact justice. This is where I found Bertha. It looks like she trailed blood here. It goes up that way. The blood trail continues up this way.
What happened? What happened is I need a potion. I'm bleeding out in your boots is what happened. One of the damn bears. We were poaching for furs. One of those damned beasts took a chunk out of me. Oh. Damn you! Spare a potion!
You did this? You injured my friend trying to poach her? I am fine. We've been so lax in patrolling our woods. I will not let this happen again. We owe the forest more than that.
Good. You've arrived. Watch your step. The spirits hate outsiders. This altar is empty. You must take the hair and light it at each shrine. When that's done, we'll have a way to find the white. Remember, the spirits don't want us here. And every time you light a shrine, they'll get angrier. Try not to die. I don't want to do this alone. And what do you mean by that? It's a family affair. You are helping. And doing a fine job too. I said the white preys on the weakest. It may be cruel to call my mother weak, but I lost her to it. I would like for her, it, to take no more from me. From anyone. A druid ritual site. The spirits give power to the rituals we do, and we pay them by being harassed. They created the ritual to find the white. The first half usually quiets your emotions. That way the white can't manipulate you. Turns out you can't do that without paying a high price. Don't be scared. The white's never liked rage. I'm safe from her.
Test it now.
I saw my mother drawing this face over and over. But there, the inscription. It points us to where it is. Its lair lies to the very north of here. But there's a warning. There's a test. Test or not, this will end. Make your way there. Are you ready? Why do we ask that before we do something we must, regardless of readiness? Let's go. Oh, smell of this place. There you are. Mother? Stop it! Stop it! I'm not... Enough! I am not bitter. I am angry. And I do not have the soft heart you did. This is the end!
Roina. My Roina.
Spirits. That's done. I'm leaving. I won't just stand here moping. I always guessed her fate. And I'm too old to become teary-eyed about the truth. Don't say you've come to see me sulk. I was overly harsh with you. And you did help me. More than anyone else. My mother loved Cecil. My father. Too much, I think. If he loved her or not, I don't know. I never wanted to ask. Our village was fine until my mother disappeared. You can guess, The same test I passed. She failed. And now, it's over. My thanks, friend.
Just need to wait out the tide, and the sea can keep the damned ship. Our ship kissed the rock of eternal watch with its bare arse, scattered us across the rock, blood and wood everywhere. I managed to get Gil at the beach here. No telling what happened to the rest. Benin. Yeah, I recall the name. Stoic fella. Kept to himself. If he's out there, he'll be a tough find. Not one for moaning.
To keep looking.
Fergus, I send this letter from a far shore you will never see. Little makes me happier knowing so.
The bottle consumed you long ago.
Took what little sense washed around that head of yours.
I couldn't stand it no more. The whinging, the pissing about.
I leave Marrowan, my home, to be free of you. Free of your misfortune.
I wash my hands of you.
Misfortune? Me? Saltier than the sea, that bastard. Better off without him, I am. Find my way alone. Prove him wrong.
Another pint, Fergus?
Huh? No. I've had my fill.
got separated. My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own. Is there no end? Thank you, Wanderer. Without you, I'd be dead. Think I can manage from here?
It is done.